Hi everybody, Stephanie here with a rare shot of my face in my chaos shop. If mess disturbs you, I am terribly sorry, but I just haven't gotten around to cleaning this winter. This is an introductory video for my new set of videos that are called Easy Projects. It's a series where I explore some projects you can make using limited tools and limited glass. One of my big problems when I first got into fusing was that I took classes at the studio, which was Aquila, and it was great, but I didn't really know where to go with different projects. And even when I bought my kiln, I didn't really think about the sort of colors I should buy or how many tools I needed, and so I ended up with the wrong colors or too much of one tool and not of enough of another. So I'm hoping this series will rectify that problem by making a bunch of projects available that are giftable or sellable without somebody feeling like they have to run out and buy the latest and greatest item. Don't get me wrong, latest and greatest items are fantastic, but when you're first starting out, they can not only seem overwhelming, but it gets expensive really fast. So, to run this series and to create things from this series, you will need yourself a cutter, pencil, pistol, whatever type of grip you want. I don't care. You will also need running pliers. If you have a cutting system to cut things, even better, but if you don't, grab a ruler. You will also need glue of some sort. I use glass tack, which is showing upside down on this, but that's because I'm in Portland. Use what works for you. Not necessary, or maybe only necessary in one or two videos, but very useful, would be a set of mosaic tile nippers, again, 10 to 12 bucks at your local hardware store, and a set of tweezers. Mine were like an $8 set off Amazon. I have 4 of them. So again, nothing real expensive. To make this accessible to people in all kilns, and apologize for my eyes wandering, I'm using my front-facing camera. To make this accessible for everybody, I am making the project small. I'm using this. This mold is a 5-inch square bowl mold from Delphi, if they still make it, and I can find a link. I'll put it in the description below. But you can use whatever you want, from a 3-inch sushi dish, sauce dish, 6 inches, 8 inches, as big as you want to go. I'm just trying to make this so that everybody can get it to fit in their kiln with the available molds they have. Now, onto glass. This series is going to use a limited palette of glass. I promise you that in it, there won't be any more than probably 4 or 5 colors in any project. And it's going to involve a lot of clear, black, and white, because those make fantastic base colors that you can layer all sorts of colors on or use together. So I'm going to use a lot of that. But also I recommend that you have 3 additional shades of glass that are actual colors. In this case, I'm just going to show you that I have red and yellow for the next project that I'll be filming tonight, and a piece of turquoise scrap, just as an example of colors. 2 opalescents and a transparent, 2 transparents and an opalescent. I'd recommend either one rather than going with, say, all 3 transparents or all 3 opalescents. That way you can mix and match and layer colors, or do something with, say, the transparents and the clear that will give you a beautiful item that light can shine through. If you've got extra money and you can afford it, I recommend a bit of what is now called collage glass. This is Frit & Streamers. It used to be called Mardi Gras. So if you hear anybody ever refer to it as Mardi Gras, or me, just know it's I'm using Bullseye's collage glass, but if you're using a different type of glass, some sort of topper is always great. And if you can afford it, a little bit of Streaky of your choice, just because you can really punch up a piece with just a bit of Streaky. You don't need much of things like the collage glass or the Streaky. You could get yourself a 10 by 10, and that would probably run you just fine. I'd recommend a bit more in black, white, and clear, because my projects will use quite a bit of it, but that's up to you. That's really it for what you need for this series. If you need something specific, I'll mention it. Like occasionally, I might mention you're going to need tile nippers because we're going to be nipping something up. Or in the event of the next piece, don't mind the glass falling around, I'm going to recommend you grab a hammer. And that will be explained in the next video. but really the amount of extra items you should have or you will need to have should be minimal. If you have any comments or any sort of projects you would like to see me tackle, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up or subscribe, and if not, please let me know what you don't like about these videos. I'm always happy to take feedback. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.